ladies and gentlemen, hell must have frozen over because I actually agree with Ben Armstrong. Let me explain. Yesterday, CryptosRus had his YouTube channel deleted. YouTube banished him to the shadow realm for no reason. No one knew why his channel got deleted. Now, one theory was started by Ben Armstrong. Ben Armstrong said that Ran from the crypto banter, Ran Nooner, was the reason why CryptosRus got his channel taken down. Apparently, Ben was implying that he had his community mass report CryptosRus. Now, we don't know if that's true, but that's an interesting theory. Now, right away, CryptosRus started freaking out on X. Now, I get it. You know, you're a huge YouTuber. Your YouTube channel is probably your main source of income. So if it gets taken down out of nowhere, you're looking to put the blame on someone. And one of the people he blamed was Tammy, or the Crypto Queen. Now, the Crypto Queen has under 10,000 subscribers and only has 4,500 followers on X. For comparison, CryptosRus has 200,000 followers and about 600,000 on YouTube. CryptosRus made a video where he spoke about a bad experience he had at a restaurant that he frequents. He got bad customer service and pretty much went off on the lady that was working there. Tammy saw that video, made a reaction to it, and CryptosRus thought that maybe that's what got his channel taken down. So this is the video that Tammy reacted to.
Right, can you go ask the manager, please? She finds someone else I've never seen before that was also dressed as a waitress, but I have a feeling she's probably the store owner's wife. Very mad, came in, ugly face, and basically said, hey, you know what, our menu, and she keeps pointing at our menu. Our menu says, if you split, it's a $2 charge. I'm like, I understand if it's one plate, split into two, right, but I ordered 2 plates, and we never had this before. Rather than apologizing, rather than saying, okay, but it's our policy, she became more aggressive. She's like, oh, so you had 2 plates, so we should be charging $4 instead of $2. I'm like, are you serious? And she keeps pointing at the menu. It's just like, yeah, this is what the menu says. I have to follow the menu. And I'm like, let me speak to the owner, which is the gentleman at the front. She's like, no, I'm the owner. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, I'm owner. I'm like, but what about the gentleman at the front? She's like, oh yeah, he's the owner too. I'm like, I'd like to speak to him. Again, total bitch face. Left for 10 minutes. The waitress came back and said, oh yeah, it's taken care of. Like I thought it would be. To argue about $2 over a $150 bill, stupid. I paid. I even left a 20% tip. I could have just left 0, right? But it was not the waitress' fault. So I left 20% tip. On our way out, that bitch standing by the doorway, eyeing us down. Every single one. All of us saw that. Now the owner, who could possibly be the husband, was standing and coming out of the kitchen and said, hey, have a nice day. I have a feeling she didn't even tell him. Because had he known, he would have stopped this immediately, because we've been there so many times, he knows us, right? And I felt awkward. I didn't want to pull him to the side and say, hey, look at what that bitch just did to us. So, yeah, that bothers the hell out of me. That's just stupid business. This is really stupid business, a stupid way to run a restaurant. I have a feeling that she's the wife, and she doesn't go there very often, and she was not in a good mood or whatever. But still, if I had that restaurant, and someone said that to me, I'm like, yeah, no problem, let's get rid of it, right? Why would I? Obviously, everyone there is local. It's not like someone that's off the street. It's all local people. Why would you want?
Now, would I get all upset over $4 and be compelled to make a YouTube video or part of a YouTube video talking about my situation? Probably not. But I do understand what he's talking about when it comes to bad customer service. I mean, that's just bad customer service. Waive the $4 bill. They've never done it before. They frequent the restaurant. Treat your regular customers with a little more respect. So Tammy saw this video and didn't like it and said this.
And Jensen, Tammy Sapniewski, your Crypto Queen, thank you so much for popping by my channel. Now, I don't usually make videos like this, but what I'm about to show you was just so incredibly cringe that I couldn't resist. So, those people in life that you meet that they lack complete self-awareness? I can't stand those people. I never can let it go. But, I usually ease the person into the reality of the situation. Like somebody who's calling somebody fat and they might be a little overweight themselves. Like I try to point it out to them in a very soft and subtle way as to not hurt their feelings, but just let them know what they're doing is wrong and disgusting. However, I'm not going to do that in this particular video because this is just so incredibly offensive and just cringe. Now, you know this guy, right? Look at him. Look at that face. Look at that huge face, right? Like that big moon face. So this is, this is George. He kicks off all of his videos with, George. We're all George. Like he has the charm of Eeyore, basically. And he kicks off this video with telling Ben Armstrong that he shouldn't make fun of anybody, especially his friend who's only about 5 feet tall, and how it's rude for Ben to point out that his friend is only 5 feet tall and he shouldn't make fun of him. And at the end of this video, he goes on this incredible rant where he's so offended that women are talking back to him. He's calling them bitches and that they're ugly. What? He called somebody ugly. Excuse George. Yeah. Hello, George. I don't know if you own a mirror. If not, I'd be more than happy to send you one. I will, of course.
Oh,
course, attached a sign on it before you open it, just so that you know that the images you're about to see you may find shocking. So, viewer beware type of thing. But yeah, so
Now, shout out to Quality Crypto for doing a reaction to this video. I'll put a link to his channel in the description down below. But that's a pretty funny roast in my opinion. And look, calling him a moon face isn't racist because that's what he's implying. Now, in the video, I'm not going to show the whole thing, but in the video, she does talk about how, like, why would his wife be attracted to him? So she's kind of, get a little low blow there. But hey, it's the internet. People say mean things. But George went and made another video while his channel was still down, responding to Tammy.
There was someone else that I tried to ignore. Someone else said, hey, you got this person called Crypto Queen that's talking mad shit about you, right? And this was in response to my response video to Ben Armstrong. The funny thing is, I normally don't pay attention to smaller creators that attack me. I'm like, okay, so what? That's their opinion, right? But I had a lot of time on my hands. So I started looking, right? I looked at a response video. Because by the time I started looking, she already removed it. I started looking, and it was nasty. Her video about me was not that I have bad takes, not my attack on Ben, even though it was not attacks. I was just responding to Ben. It was none of those things. It was racist, claiming that just because I'm Asian, I must be short. Okay, even though in the video I said I was 5'10", I don't think that's short, but maybe she likes her partners at 6'5". I don't know. Just saying I'm damn ugly, and she's gonna send me a mirror so I can notice that. She's shocked that I'm married with kids, that anyone would marry me, and basically, slamming the integrity of my wife, really, if you think about it, and my beautiful kids. And then she goes on and says, yeah, somehow my 20% tip for bad service is cheap, and she tips 30%. Okay. So like I said, she has since removed that video, even before I could watch it, but I saw the response video, and I tweeted about it. I'm glad someone responded to her response to me, right? I don't know if she had something to do with it. She has a small presence. I don't think so. Most people haven't heard of her. I haven't heard of her until today. But since I had an extra amount of time today, right? Like, you know what? There's just a lot of snakes out there. A lot of snakes.
So obviously CryptosRus is taking the angle of, hey man, she's a small creator. I don't even pay attention to these little peons, but there's snakes in the grass. It's like, dude, you didn't care about any small creators before, so don't act like you do. If you're not donating to CryptosRus, he won't even read your comments. He has members who pay him a monthly membership every month, and he ignores those comments and only reads donations. He'll sit there silently, awkwardly, unless someone donates, and end the stream if they don't, because there's nothing else to talk about. But obviously this irked him enough to make a response video, and he believes that she was the reason, or one of the main reasons, why his channel got taken down. Imagine that. Someone with 10,000 subscribers, 4,500 followers on X. They're so small and insignificant, and you usually ignore those people, but they're the ones that got your channel taken down. Now, the irony in this entire situation is that Tammy, the Crypto Queen, the person that George is blaming on getting his channel taken down, she actually retweeted the post that he made reaching out to YouTube to try to get his channel restored. And she only privated that video that she made about him because she felt bad about his situation. She didn't want to kick him while he was down. Remember, she made that response video before his YouTube channel was taken down. And then he comes out and starts blaming her. Now, you have to give respect where respect is due. And Ben Armstrong, during his live stream, said this about the entire situation.
I think that there is someone that is getting a lot of blame for this that has nothing to do with it. Certainly, you can not like what this person did. Okay. Certainly, I won't, Oh, yeah, okay, I remember what I was doing. Sorry, guys, sometimes I lose my train of thought in the middle of my thought. George just texted me. So Crypto Queen, she made a video about George, picking apart some stuff that she said about him, okay? And she got blamed for getting his channel taken down, okay? Guys, she has 9.87 thousand subscribers, okay? Her average video, especially if you were to take away the videos that have anything to do with me, I want people to understand, she supports me. This is not why I'm saying this. I'm just trying to show you guys like the reality of the situation, okay? Yeah, I haven't watched this video here. Haven't watched this video about this. But 14 hours ago, 3.6 thousand views. Now, keep in mind, 3.6 thousand views is because everybody was talking about this video yesterday that she made. You come over here and you look at her average views on her channel. The ones that are not talking about me have anywhere between 300 and 600. The ones talking about me, anywhere between 1,000 and 3,000. I mean, just, not too long ago, they were, 10 months. Look there, she made a negative thing about me. 170 views 10 months ago. Guys, This lady does not have the following, and I'm not critiquing her. I'm not saying anything bad about her. I think she makes good content. She likes to do opinions on things that are going on. She doesn't have the following required to be able to get George removed off of YouTube, guys. Guys, do you know how many smaller accounts try to get larger accounts removed all the time to no avail? There's 0% chance there's a connection between what happened here and what happened with George. A lot of people were saying it was Rand. I spoke my piece about Rand yesterday. I'm not going to continue on that. I said what I said. I meant every single word of it. Rand does have the following large enough to do something like this.
Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm interested to hear your opinion on the situation. At the end of the day, CryptosRus, grow up, have thicker skin. It's okay for people to say mean things about you on the platform. Your ban didn't even last a full 24 hours, but you showed your true colors by freaking out and targeting a small YouTuber because she said mean things about you. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.